Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna. I'm on month 6, week 22 of the Legit Kit Vortex, and I'm telling you what, I'm being blown away every step of the way. They have challenged us. They've given us fabulous colors. There's a few twists and turns. If you pay special attention and you see what I'm pointing out along the way, you won't have any trouble. So this one here is just 3 colors this month. How cool for this week? I'm sorry, I misspoke. For this week. So this one will go really simple. So our first color this month is here on our key code. And I like to double check myself. A8 block 1 is right here. And this is a significant amount. So I'm going to put it down in the corner. So let me lay this aside. This color is so pretty. It's called Harbor. So I'm going to go over in this corner. And I'm only going to have one more cut out of this one. So I want to see which way I want to do it. I think I'm going to do it this way. That way I'll save a little on the fabric too. So I'm lining it up. And it's always a challenge. Just for myself, I like to see how much extra I have in the end when I work one of their projects. And it's always fun. So right here, instead of doing anything fancy, I'm just going to fold it in. Use my 1/4 ruler, and we're going to cut this one in. Pull it back, and as you can see, that's already ready for when I'm joining that block. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'll just streamline it straight in. This is my color code, so I'll just stick it right there. So how quick was that? In no time at all, we've got that color done and ready to add the next. So our next color is going to be AS. So let's pull that out. That's a new color as well this month. So I'm going to unfold it. And I'm going to look at my code and make sure that I have the right code for the right color for the right block. I'm making sure everything matches up, and it's just a way that you're checking yourself and making sure that everything's coming in just right. So right here is where I'm going to cut. This looks to be this one. So I'll cut this one. And it gives you the example of where you should and how to cut it in. So you can choose one of two methods. You can go ahead and pre-cut this piece, or you can lay it down just like this because it's going to go end to end. So instead of fussy cutting it in, you can just pinch it, hold it in place, and streamline it. One evening you might be in a hurry and you just want to get your block done. So I'm showing you a couple little tricks that you can use along the way. Make sure that you're still trimming your strings. You're going to pull your pins because now you don't need them. You're hooked in over here. And you're just going to press this down. Just like that. It's going to be really fast, really simple for this block. Just press away. And press it straight down. You're going to bring it back over. Now you're trimming your block in. So it's kind of like a two-fold, two-step, and you've got one side already done. Line it up, keep your fingers back out of your way, and just cut it straight off. Refile your color, and you're done with this color. Now how quick and simple and painless was that? You could have spent time sitting there figuring, well, how am I going to cut this or what am I going to do? Your next color is UG. So I'm going to find that in the system. And that's bluegrass. We've used it prior. So you're going to see I've got a few cuts here. So I can either pull this big hunk out or see if this little chunk here is going to cover. I think that's going to be a little too tight for my comfort. So I'm not going to use that. I'll come down here and use that side. But before I do anything, I'm always checking to make sure that I have my right parts, my right color, and my right code. If you do all of those things, everything will come in just fine. So you can just choose where you want to cut this one in. I'm going to flip it over here, and I'm just going to lay it right down here, just like this, making sure that I have enough fabric to cover the whole block in its entirety. Then I'm going to fold this back, and I'm just going to lay my add a quarter ruler down. That's going to give you your 1/4 of an inch that you need there. And then we'll file that away. I'm going to flip it over, lay this in place, put this back in its filing system because I don't want it to get all messed up. But I wanted to show you, I just keep everything together. UG, I'll put that right there. Give this a little tiny pinch. You're lined up because you haven't really manipulated your fabric a whole lot. And you're just going to straight line this one in. Finger press it down. Bring it over because you're going to have to trim this block in. And just give it the press. I really like the way these come together. They look so pretty. So now we're going to lay it down. I've already trimmed this side in, so I'm going to come over to the bottom and we're going to trim this one in as well. Like I said, there will be some weeks that'll go really fast, and then there's going to be some weeks that'll go really slow. So you do you, and all the magic is laid out for you. All you have to do is follow the legit kit system, and it works. And I'm telling you, you do get a lot of bang for your buck. So let me move my rotary cutter out of the way. So this here is month 6, week 22. Now, how pretty is that? It really looks nice. So I can't wait to see how these are going to come together. Take care, God bless, and I'll see you back next week.